iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in Thursday, August 20th, 2026. We're going to start with the WNBA, the Indiana Fever versus the Dallas Wings. This will be a nationally televised game on Prime Video. Fever at the Wings, two popular teams in the WNBA, two three-point scoring teams. Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers on the Dallas Wings. Should be an entertaining game. Watch for this game to go down to the wire, not only for the final score, but with the point spread as well, based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Based on averages, has the Fever beating the Wings in this game 93-86 with 93-87 with a 6-point win. Pre-game score based on averages and statistics, which would have the Fever covering the point spread in this game as road favorites, giving 3.5 points on the road with 180 points in this game, which would go under Vegas's opening line of 185.5. The Fever as road favorites, giving 3.5 points with a 6-point winning score based on averages and statistics pre-game, would have them 93-87, giving them the win against the spread and in the game. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time start. Fever on the road as road favorites. It's a great game to take a look at. The Aces in this game, the Las Vegas Aces, are minus 14.5 points. There's a couple different averages and statistics here to really break it down. They range from 89 to 891. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Aces, even at its highest average, not covering the 14.5 point spread at home in Las Vegas for this game. It's not nationally televised. However, keep an eye on live betting action for any Las Vegas games, especially in the WNBA. Live betting action can impact where the point spread may adjust to, or where the winning side may be going against Vegas, and you want to bet with Vegas as much as you can. With this game in particular, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has 170 total points, which would go over Vegas's opening line of 167.5. A pregame final score 91-79 in the Aces' favor. The Las Vegas Aces are giving 14.5 points, which is a large favorite for the WNBA. There have been a few blowouts, 30-point blowouts this season, but you don't see them too often. 14.5 point favorites, the Aces over the Sun, would give the Sun on the road a cover over the 14.5 spread. The Sun on the road, the Connecticut Sun at Las Vegas Aces. The Sun as road underdogs getting 14.5 points is a great bet to take a look at. 10 o'clock, second game, Prime Video for WNBA is the Sparks. The Sparks with the 88-85 pregame final score over the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream, a popular team in the WNBA. Angel Reese, a popular player in the WNBA. At the LA Sparks, plus 8.5 points. The Sparks are getting in LA, however, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, making it the number one sports day trader in the world. Has the Sparks winning this game 88-85 with the pregame final score going in their favor, which would not only give them the cover, getting 8.5 points in LA at home. It would also give them the win against the money line. Put down 100, win 300. The Sparks are plus 300. They have to win the game. There are no point spreads with the money line. Put down 100, win 300 with the pregame final score. The Sparks should win this game. 8.5 points should be an easy cover. No problem. Take it nice and easy on this game. The LA Sparks 88-85 with the pregame final score in their favor. Getting 8.5 points at home is a great bet to take a look at. That is 173 total points, which will go under Vegas's opening line of 179.5. Jump into baseball real quick. Some bang for your buck picks. We have another under to take a look at. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is coming off of a loss. There was a win for $1,000 at the minimum bet for the casino. Testing out our double up your losses gambling theory. Bet until you lose, double up until you win. Low minimums, high maximums. 2 games ago, won at the book minimum 1,000. Lost this last under last night. The game one, the Minnesota Twins was one of the underdog picks at home for MySnoopDogg.com online radio. Free bets and sports picks. They won 6-4. However, that game went over the line that iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks had to go under. We're coming off that loss. That's a $1,000 bet. It was $1,100 total. In losses, we're going to double up now to 2,000. We're going to bring that juice over to 100. We're going to put 50 extra bucks on it. You know what? Make it 100 to get our juice money back. We're going to bet $2,200 total. We're going to double up the losses and the juice, which would give us $2,200 total dollars, not to only win back our last bet, but the juice as well, so we can make $1,100 on this winning bet. We're going to go with the under. Wait until the end of the show to see iSnoopDogg.com, to hear iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Baseball under. Lock of the night as we continue our double up your losses gambling theory, betting until we lose, doubling up until we win, low minimums, high maximums. Here we go. Baseball, bang for your buck. Not considered an underdog. However, they are, I take that back. They are considered an underdog. However, they have a minus 101 money line. The Reds at home in Cincinnati. Cincinnati number 25 in the league in scoring. The St. Louis Cardinals are number 18. This is number 18 at number 25. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Cincinnati Reds coming off of a game they dropped 5 runs. We're going to give the Reds, based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, 1 run below their last average. Their last game's average of their last game's score of 5, playing 1 run below that average in run line of 5, giving them 4 runs, playing closer to their away average of 4.18. We have the Reds playing to 4.05, their overall 2026 average, giving the Reds 4 runs in this game, which would beat the St. Louis Cardinals, who are coming off of a game they dropped 4 runs. They do average 5.05 runs on the road. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Cardinals playing 1 run under their away average of 5 runs in this game, which would normally be 4 runs. However, the Cardinals most likely won't score or average 4 runs in back-to-back games, and they've done that in 3 games. It's unlikely they do that in 4 consecutive games, which would eliminate their 2026 average. You could give the Cardinals, this is why Vegas has them as a slight favorite in this game. They're giving the Cardinals 5 runs in this game, which is with their away average. We're going to go against Vegas on this pick. iSnoopDogg.com online radio. Vegas is giving the Cardinals their away average of 5 runs in this game against the Reds 4, which has them as a slight favorite. However, based on averages and statistics, with over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would have them playing a below average based on their last game of 4 runs, which would be 3 runs in this game, which would give the Reds a 4-3 score. Minus 101, close to even money line. Put down 100, win 101 for the Reds to win the game in Cincinnati at home, with the pregame final score 4-3 in their favor. 7 total runs from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Vegas has an opening line of 9. The Reds at home as a slight underdog with a negative money line is a great bet to take a look at. The Athletics on the road. Sacramento is number 20 in the league in scoring. The Kansas City Royals are number 22 in the league in scoring. Sacramento, despite being the lower-ranked team in the league in scoring, should have the win in this game, with the pregame final score 6-5 in their favor. The Sacramento Athletics, number 20 in they are higher ranked. I take that. The Sacramento Kings are number 20 in the league in scoring. Kansas City is number 22. Sacramento is higher ranked in the league, currently in the league with scoring. They're coming off of a game they dropped 7 runs. We're going to have the Athletics playing 1 run below their last game of 7 runs, playing closer to their away average of 4.10, giving them 6 runs in this game. Now, the Royals, being the number 22 lower-ranked team in the league currently to the Athletics, are coming off of a game they dropped 9 runs. However, in Kansas City, They are averaging 4.82 runs per game. Based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Kansas City Royals playing a few runs below their last game of 9. They are averaging 7 runs or have scored 7 runs or averaging 7.3 in their last 3. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has a high scoring game with the Royals playing to 5 runs in this game, which would give the Athletics the win. The Athletics are pretty much locked in at the number 6 for this game based on averages and statistics, currently coming off of a game with 7 runs and 5 runs. Now, the Royals could play to 7 runs to win this game. However, they have either scored or averaged to 7 runs in their last 3 games. It's unlikely that they score or average 7 runs in their next game, which would be 4 consecutive games. It's unlikely that they play to 8 runs in this game, which would be well above their averages, which is the only scores that would beat the Athletics number at 6 based on averages and statistics of what the Athletics would score in this game. So the Royals with the number 5 would lose this game. The Athletics as a road underdog put down 100, win 126. The Athletics 6-5 final score, 11 total runs in this game. Vegas has an opening line of 8. That over is a great bet to take a look at. The Mariners over the Brewers. The Mariners are currently number 30 in the league in scoring. The Brewers are number 4. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, have the Seattle Mariners coming off of a win from the Brewers with 7 total runs. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Mariners playing 1 run below their last game of 7, closer to their home average of 3.77. Now, the Brewers, despite being the number 4 scoring team in the league, are coming off of a game they dropped 5 runs. They are averaging 5.35 runs at home in Milwaukee, which would eliminate their overall 2026 average. In their home average, being it's unlikely that the Brewers score 5 runs in back-to-back games. We're going to give the Brewers 4 runs in this game based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, making the Mariners the winner in this game with the pregame final score 6-4 in their favor. 10 total runs. Vegas has an opening line of 8. That over is a great bet to take a look at. The Mariners plus 116 on the road with the pregame final score based on averages and statistics 6-4 in their favor is a great bet to take a look at. Put down 100, win 116. The Mariners over the Brewers in that game. 2:10 p.m. Eastern time game. Braves at the White Sox. A negative money line. However, they are considered the underdog in this game. The White Sox, Chicago, is number 7 in the league in scoring. Chicago should play to their home average of 4.97 runs in this game, coming off of a game they dropped 3 runs. The Braves are number 8 in the league in scoring. 1 ranking below the White Sox currently in the league. However, the Braves are coming off of a game they dropped 4 runs. In their last 3 games, they have either scored 2 runs or are averaging 2.33 runs based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks normally would have the Braves playing to their away average of 4.53. However, coming off of a game they scored 4 runs, it's unlikely that they do that 2 games in a row, which would eliminate that statistic along with their overall 2026 statistic of 4.77, giving them 3 runs in this game, 1 run above average of what they're averaging their last 3, 1 run below what they scored last game, giving the White Sox a 4-3 final score. Vegas does have a close game in this game. The White Sox are at home in Chicago, minus 102, close to an even money line payout. A great pick to take a look at, minus 102. Put down 100, win 102 with 7 total runs. Vegas has an opening line of 8.5. That under is a great bet to take a look at, along with the White Sox at home in Chicago with the pregame final score 4-3 in their favor. The Orioles at Camden Yards over the Yankees is a great bet to take a look at for this game. The Orioles should come away with the win over the Yankees. The Baltimore Orioles are number 15 in the league in scoring. The Yankees are number 17 in the league in scoring. Baltimore's coming off of a game. They dropped 3 runs in their last 3 games. They have either scored 3 runs or averaged 3.33. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has the Orioles playing to their 2026 average of 4.51 and their home average of 4.48, which is 1 run above of what they scored last game. Now, the Yankees, coming off of a game, they dropped 5 runs. However, for this particular matchup, the probabilities of numbers is against them for this final score. With the Yankees coming off of a game, they dropped 5 runs. Now, based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would normally have the Yankees playing to 4 runs. However, the Yankees have either scored or averaged 4 runs in their last 3 games. It's unlikely that the Yankees do that 4 games in a row, which would take away their overall 2026 average and their away average of 4.29. The Yankees would have to play above average to win this game. They would have to play above average from their last game and 2 runs above average to a higher ranked scoring team, a divisional rival in this game to win. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Yankees playing to 3 runs, which would give the Orioles the score 4-3 at Camden Yards in Baltimore, plus 112. Baltimore at home, put down 100, win 112. It's a great bet to take a look at. 7 total runs between the Yankees and the Orioles would go under Vegas's opening line of 8. The Nationals, the number 1 ranked scoring team in the league, are again underdogs in this game on the road versus Texas, the number 26th scoring team in the league. And it's a great bet to take a look at. A large underdog as well. It could be due to pitching matchups. However, based on averages and statistics with bats run in, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Nationals winning this game 5-3, playing to their overall 2026 average. The Nationals are coming off of a game. They dropped 6 runs on the road. They're averaging 5.17 overall, 5.28. In their last 3, they have either scored or averaged 3 runs. Look for the Nationals to score at the least 4 runs, which would give them the win over the 3 runs we have for the Rangers anyway. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Nationals playing to 5 runs in this game. Now, the Rangers are coming off of a game. They dropped 0 runs. Their last 3 games, they have either scored or averaged to 2 runs or 2.33 based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, making it the number 1 sports day trader in the world. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Rangers playing 2 runs above their last game. However, it's unlikely that the Rangers score 2 runs or average 2 runs in 4 consecutive games. We're going to give the Rangers 3 runs in this game, which would give the Nationals the win, whether they score 4 runs or 5 runs. However, the 5 runs is more likely that they score based on their last game, which would go over Vegas's 7.5 based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Nationals winning this game, and it looks like that Vegas has the same total amount of runs, which is expecting the same type of game that iSnoopDogg is expecting, which would go 8. If you give the Nationals 4 runs, the game goes under a 4-3 final score. If you give the Nationals 5 runs, the game goes over to 8 of Vegas's opening line of 7.5. Take your pick from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile has the Nationals winning this game no matter what, 4 or 5, with the plus 150 money line, put down 100, win 150 as a large road underdog. It's a great bet to take a look at. The Nationals, the number 1 scoring team in the league versus the number 26 scoring team in the league. The Rangers coming off of a game. They dropped 0 runs. 5-3 makes it go over Vegas's 7.5. If you give the Nationals 4-3, it goes under Vegas's 7.5. The Angels on the road, last game of the night, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time start. Angels should win this game. Again, a large underdog, larger than the Nationals. The Angels, however, are a lower-ranked scoring team. The Angels are number 26th scoring team in the league, playing the Astros. The Astros are number 11 scoring team in the league. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Angels scoring 4 runs in this game, which is their away in their overall 2026 average of 4.52 away and 4.03 overall. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Angels coming off of a game. They dropped 2 runs in their last 3 games. They have either scored 1 run or averaged 1.67 runs. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile has the Angels playing to their averages in this game, which would give them 4 runs. Now, the Astros, despite being the number 11 scoring team in the league, the probabilities of numbers goes against them in this game. The Astros are coming off of a game. They dropped 3 runs based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would have the Astros normally playing to their home average of 4.47 and their overall of 4.57 in 2026, which would give them 4 runs in this game. However, the game can't end in a tie or draw in baseball. Despite being the number 11 scoring team in the league, the Astros are coming off of 3 games where they have either scored or averaged 2 runs. In their last game, they scored 3 runs. Now, the Angels, despite being the number 26 scoring team in the league, are locked in on their averages from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks based on over 5,500 wins at the number 4 in this game, which would drop the Astros down to 1 game, with the Astros bats being cold in their last 3, despite being the number 11 scoring team in the league versus the number 26 scoring team in the league. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Astros playing to 1 run in this game, which would give them the loss against the Angels. The Angels are plus 164 on the road. A great bet to take a look at. Put down 100, win 164. The Angels, a pregame final score based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, and averages and statistics give the Angels a 4-1 pregame final score in this game. 7 total runs, 5 total runs from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, which goes well under Vegas's 8.5. This is going to be iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks under baseball lock of the night. Baseball under lock of the night. The Angels at the Astros, 5 total runs with the 8.5 over-under from Vegas opening line. The Angels over the Astros. The Angels on the road, plus 164. A great bet to take a look at. The under is iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. We're going to double up our bet and our juice from our $1,000 loss. This is going to be a $2,200 bet to keep it rolling. Double up our losses. Test our double up our losses gambling theory. Bet until we lose. Double up until you win. Low minimums, high maximums. Soccer all day, every day. You know it, kid. Keep it rolling. Ties and draws. We got a few of them. The Corinthians at Rosario is a tie and draw. Take a look at that one. Ignacia and Lillestrom, a tie and draw. Take a look at that one. Lincoln Red Imps, tie and draw. Take a look at that game. There's a few of them. Get some bang for your buck. Ties and draws have been hitting. Whether that winner is on or off, keep an eye for those over-unders. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has been hitting over-unders dead on with total points in soccer across the world. And that is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in. Hope you have a fortune-filled gambling winning day. Bet until you lose, double up until you win. Low minimums, high maximums. That is the double up your losses gambling theory. Put some wins in the wins category. Put some cash in your pocket. Thanks for listening in. iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks.